Hi, welcome to Hit Play on Personalized Learning. Before we dive in, be sure to check out the bit.ly or QR code as well as the Think Sheet. I'm Katherine Bailey, and I am excited to share with you today. What is a playlist? Let's talk about playlists. No, not your favorite Spotify jams, but learning playlists. These are personalized learning paths designed to cater to each student's needs. Why are they beneficial? They can enhance engagement, support differentiated learning, and foster autonomy. Today, we will explore how to design these playlists, and you will have time to build your own. Let's align our understanding with the ISTE standards for educators. These standards focus on using technology to personalize learning experiences, fostering student ownership, and designing a variety of assessments. These standards guide us in creating effective and engaging playlists. Imagine a classroom where each student has a tailored learning path. That's the power of personalized learning through playlists. They allow students to take control of their learning journey while freeing teachers to focus on individual needs. Improved classroom management and student engagement are just a couple of the benefits. Why playlists? Playlists engage learners by curating educational resources in one place. They encourage interactive learning experiences tailored to individual needs. Students can work at their own pace and explore topics that interest them, making learning more engaging and effective. Take a few minutes to read Catlin Tucker's 3 Reasons Teachers Should Use the Playlists Model. You'll see that a playlist is a sequence of learning activities designed to move students toward a desired result. Most playlists culminate in a performance task or artifact that demonstrates students' ability to transfer or apply what they learned through the playlist. As you read, brainstorm ideas or strategies related to your content area or grade level and why or how you could use playlists. As you look at this example, remember that playlists engage learners by curating educational resources in one place. In addition to Dr. Tucker's 3 reasons for using the playlist model, let's look at even more benefits of personalized playlists. Engagement. Students are more invested in their learning. Performance. Tailored learning improves outcomes. Differentiation. Addressing individual needs. Autonomy. Encouraging self-directed learning. And blended learning, combining online and face-to-face education. Designing a playlist involves several key steps. Think about if these steps need to happen in a certain order. Determine the learning target. What should students learn? What is your desired outcome? Strategically place learning checkpoints and teacher check-ins, ensuring that students are on track. Select assessments. Be sure to include both formative and summative assessments along the way. Include a variety of resources and learning activities. This makes sure that you are catering to different learning styles. And include student voice and choice. Let students have a say in their learning. There are always best practices when creating playlists. Use templates. Be sure to start with a structure. Incorporate variety. different types of activities and resources. Start small. Pilot with a small group or a small activity. Use symbols. You know how much you love emojis. Students enjoy visual cues as well. Preview the content. Ensure that resources are appropriate and effective. And choose the right tools. Make sure the technology supports your goals. If you're following along on the Bitly, each of these samples and templates are linked so that you can take a look. There's a basic checklist as well as an elaborate science module. This variety of examples will inspire your own playlist designs. Check out these links for more resources and examples to get you started. Now let's build. Once you've looked at the templates and examples on the previous slide, it's time to get hands-on. Choose a topic, determine the learning targets, and start mapping out your activities and assessments. Remember that creativity and student choice are key. On this slide, there are 2 forced copy activities for you to choose from to get started. Let's look at Dr. Tucker's literature example first. Once you click Make a Copy, this is yours to tweak however you'd like. Notice in this example, there is a statement at the top with directions included. You'll see that the path is on the far left. There are pictures included. You'll notice that she calls it Tucker time, where she stops to check in. There are links included. This one's pretty involved and lots of steps, so it might just get you started. You might not need anything this long when you first begin. There's a section for students to take notes, ask questions, and then on the far right, the students would put the date that they've completed it. This could be shared through your LMS or just a version of the student notes for them to show you once they've finished. The other example is a forced copy of science teacher's template. So again, we will click Make a Copy. And as it's loading, you'll notice all the colors, the different activities. This teacher uses the must do, should do, and aspire to do. Again, you can put the name of your lesson, very specific directions. There are links. She's got hers set up just a little bit differently, where the due date is over on the left. You've got the different lessons. You've got check boxes, icons, linked activities. So you can be as basic or as thorough as you would like to be. And as you scroll through, you'll notice at the end, she has a mustard ketchup pickle day. So again, your must do, your should do's, and your aspire to do's to make it a little bit more engaging and fun with your students. At the very end, she has check-ins. Along the way, she has mastery checks. So maybe this is the version that you want to use to build your own playlist. As you are creating, please look at these resources from NCDPI's Rethink Education, a few more blogs and articles from Dr. Catlin Tucker, student-led templates, and then playlist expectations. It will take you some time to build your first playlist. So like I said earlier, start with something small and just work through kind of like a checklist that your students could benefit from. Again, thank you for joining today's session on personalized learning playlists. Remember to use those resources included and start experimenting with your own playlists in order to make learning engaging and personalized for every student.